The man only glanced at the swimming pool before ordering the staff to drain all the water. Once the water was gone, there was nothing but smooth ceramic tiles, and at first glance nothing seemed wrong. Seeing this, the man stepped into the empty pool and began carefully inspecting the tiles. When he reached the center of the pool, he pressed down slightly with his foot. That was when he noticed a clear gap along the edge of one tile. It was obvious that this spot had been pried open before and then repaired afterward. The staff didn't hesitate. They immediately brought tools and began digging into the area. Soon, they discovered a layer of black waterproof cloth hidden beneath the tiles. When the workers finally pulled the cloth aside, they were stunned. Inside were rows upon rows of gold bars, stacked so densely it was hard to count at a glance. After carefully counting them, the staff discovered there were more than 5,000 gold bars in total. The man was deeply shocked by what he saw. He immediately ordered that the bureau director be summoned for questioning. Having worked as an official for many years, the director was no fool. He knew investigators wouldn't come looking for him without a reason. Even though he sensed that something serious was about to happen, he had no choice but to cooperate and leave with them. On the way, he secretly removed his solid gold watch and also took out a gold lighter from his pocket. Pretending to tie his shoelaces, he quietly tossed both items into a flower bed nearby. But what he didn't realize was that his little trick didn't escape the staff's watchful eyes. Now there was physical evidence as well. Sensing that the situation was turning bad, the director immediately began to panic. At first he thought this was just a routine procedure. He never expected them to take it this seriously. Trying to protect himself, he quickly pulled out his phone and attempted to call someone who could help him. But the moment he took out the phone, the staff stopped him. They told him he could notify his family only after the investigation procedures were completed. Soon after, they escorted him to the interrogation room. By this point, the director finally realized that things were far more serious than he thought. Still hoping to save himself, he decided to deny everything. As long as there was no solid evidence, he believed he couldn't be convicted. However, after further investigation, it turned out the villa wasn't registered under his name, but inside the house, there were photos of him and his mistress. To uncover the truth, investigators quickly brought the woman in for questioning. Only then did they learn that the director had registered the property under his mistress's name. With the evidence now clear, the case was immediately brought to court, and what awaited him was the judgment of the law.